Unleash your God power. Get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. Reality creation and maintenance. Believing is the basis of your reality. I'll say it another way. Believing is the foundation of your reality. If you were to erode your foundation, your reality would collapse, that is, change drastically. Your reality is made of beliefs. Doubt is the solvent that will slowly dissolve even the strongest beliefs. The language of beliefs can be translated into the language of meaning very easily. I believe this pill will cure me translates into the meaning, this pill will cure me. If you think, I don't believe that this pill will cure me, it translates into the meaning, this pill will not cure me. Since your reality is based on meanings, then what you believe and what you don't believe directly creates and affects your reality. We know from what we have learned so far that even opposite points of view can both be true. It doesn't matter what point of view you have, whether you are the believer or the skeptic, your reality will prove you right. Therefore, the first law of reality: thou shalt not judge thine own point of view. Do not look for information or examine information that is contrary to your wanted reality. Remember that there will always be information that both supports your reality and disproves it. As you take the time to look at evidence that contradicts your wanted reality, you will begin to attract even more information that disproves your beliefs. Eventually, you will lose that aspect of your reality. If a dying patient in the hospital looked for evidence that the special medicine that the doctor gave him, a placebo, was not real, he would have found out that it wasn't real, and he would have died. Remember the video example of the doctor who cured the incurable disease that the alligator skin boy had in Chapter 1, Your God Power? When he believed that he could cure the disease because he thought it was warts, he was able to cure it. However, as soon as he was told that it was incurable, it shook his confidence and he lost his ability to cure that kind of disease. Imagine the man who had the molten lead in his mouth, or the man who could stick swords through his abdomen, or the people who could stop speeding bullets. What if they started thinking that what they could do wasn't possible? If the man who had a sword through his abdomen suddenly had a fear that maybe this time he wouldn't survive, he would have died. If you were developing a reality that you're going to be rich and there's opportunity everywhere for you, the last thing you need is to have someone telling you that you are wrong, that the economy is in bad shape, that it is impossible to get rich anymore, or at least it would be impossible for you. For this reason, it is imperative that you only confide in those who support your dreams and aspirations. Your reality is based on the beliefs that support it. There is no need to consider any other points of view that do not support your plans or your reality. If you are looking for a job, you don't need to know how many people don't have a job, nor do you need to know that people are being laid off or that jobs are hard to find. Other people's points of views that are contrary to your own will only contaminate and undermine your own. Their point of view will make sense as every point of view can. If you listen to every point of view, you would have nothing. Your reality is based on the fact that what you believe you will elicit from the universe, see, and experience. If your beliefs are undermined, you will no longer be able to elicit that reality from the universe and experience it. You must have a belief in your own point of view and your own meanings to be able to see them in the world. If you want a reality full of health and happiness, you don't need to watch the news every day and hear about other people burning up in their homes or being shot at work or getting killed in car accidents. All this will do is erode your point of view that you live in a wonderful and exciting world full of happiness and prosperity. Are there bad things in the world? Maybe, depending on how you look at it. Do you want to experience those things? If not, don't invite them into your reality by thought, consideration, or exposure to them. The realist says, I know that these bad things are real and that they really exist. My response is, you are correct, and you are entitled to experience as much of them as you want. However, since I know how reality works, I will choose to ignore them and only think and pay attention to the things, meanings, and experiences that I want in my own particular reality. It would be the realist or the skeptic that would say, I don't believe that medicine is really a miracle cure that will cure my cancer. I can prove that it is really just a sugar pill. And I would reply, you are right. By the way, it's been nice knowing you. It is not my place to judge what is a good reality or what is a bad one. I can only speak for myself when I say that I am very picky about what I want to invite into my experience. I will not listen to nor care about anything that is outside the reality that I want for myself. Your main job in reality creation and maintenance is to continually look for information, experiences, and evidence that supports your point of view and practice ignoring people, situations, and information that does not. Maintaining your preferred reality is like tending a garden. You must water and nourish those aspects and beliefs of your reality that you love and want to bear fruit, and at the same time diligently keep out the weeds of disbelief and contrary information and points of view. Be like the skeptic, that is to say, always look for reasons and evidence to believe that which supports your own point of view, and look for evidence that denies and disproves all else. Always give the benefit of the doubt to your own reality and yourself, while at the same time doubt everything else that does not support your point of view. If you doubt it, you will eventually discharge it. Doubt is a powerful tool in your reality. Simply doubt that anything can stop you from achieving your goals, and one by one, the seemingly insurmountable obstacles will fall away just as a sandcastle eventually melts into the ocean's relentless surf. In short, clearly state the aspects and details of your intended reality. What is your health like? What is your financial condition? What about your spiritual goals and abilities? Then, once you are very clear on what you want, weed out TV shows, movies, people, and the like that do not support your new reality. Do not listen to or watch stories of people dying of cancer if you want to stay well. Don't pay attention to unhappy events and situations if you don't want them in your experience. Do you have books in your house that are contrary to your new reality? Get rid of them. Got coffee mugs that say something like, getting old is, or whatever? Get rid of them. Get rid of all pictures, mugs, t-shirts, and the like that have sayings or in some way contradict your new reality. Or at least pack them in deep, very deep storage. If your reality is a function of what you perceive, and it is, and if what you perceive is a function of what you notice, and it is, then if you only pay attention and notice what you like, your reality will be filled only with what you like.
To continue, go to How to Use Your God Power, Chapter number 13, Segment number 4. Let your quest for knowing continue.